Hey guys, so welcome to our weekly Team Perseverance team call. It is February 22nd. It's the last week of February. Crazy that the month is coming to an end in a week. We're going to 29 days this month, and I'm just super excited with the Beachbody Success Club cruise coming up in less than 3 weeks for a handful of us that are going on that. I've never been on a cruise before, so I'm like a little kid in a toy store. I'm really excited about it. So, guys, for those that are new coaches, my name is Dave Atkins, or I'm the founding coach of Team Perseverance, your upline Star Diamond for many of you, but we have other Star Diamonds on the team. And this is a time for us to come together each week and have a team call and go over some news, training, announcements. And tonight's topic, I want to just dive a little deeper, where my passion is, what I spoke about on the National Wake Up Call. As crazy as it sounds, guys, my National Wake Up Call, I was limited on certain things I wanted to say. I was limited on saying other points that I wanted to add, a little bit because of time frame, but also a little bit that I was back and forth with corporate. It was pretty interesting, multiple times with my script, and then I ended up talking to Jeff Hill before the call, and it was quite interesting that I had what I had in my mind, but it kind of had to be, they kind of had to tweak it a bunch, not in their words, but I was limited. And I wanted to go back on the team and just go over those points again, because I don't know if everybody on here heard the National Wake Up Call. I hope all of you did, but it's good to hear it again and again and again, the points that I discussed. So we're going to go over it tonight. So I want to go over a couple of announcements. First and foremost, guys, Coach Basics is starting on Monday. So that is the initial coach training. It's 30 days long. Well, it's weekends off. It's 22 days long to be exact. So it goes 5 weeks, 4 weeks, and then another Monday and Tuesday. 5 weeks, and then another Monday and Tuesday, because it's 22 days long with weekends off. It's on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page. I put a post up today. So if you are interested in that, read the post, comment, and add your name. Now, this is for people, guys, let me stress, this is for people that I am your upline diamond. It used to be simpler, per se, if you're a coach, when the team was smaller, but now we have diamonds and Star Diamonds, and they have diamonds. So every diamond kind of runs their own, but because I guess I'm the old guy, the grandfather, like I'm still running it for my direct people. So if I am your upline diamond, or my wife is, because we pair up and do it together, you could comment under that post and you can get in the group for Coach Basics. This is great training. Next, guys, AMP. This is very important to all of you that are Emeralds, or all of you that could be Emerald this Thursday, or all of you that aren't Emerald that have until Thursday to get it back. The AMP feedback, and what is AMP? AMP is Advanced Mentorship Program. It is a very highly accountable, unbelievable training that I have to give kudos to my wife, Kristen, for putting a lot of it together, to Michelle Della Sala, to Shauna Carlucci, to Sharice Nolson, to Jen Holman, to, I think, Kelly Della Vecchia, I think Liz Mullenbrook. Who else am I forgetting? They did kind of a test group. If I forgot somebody, please comment there. I'm just going off the top of my head. They did they put coaches through it to see what they thought about it. I posted a video on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page. They said hands down it was the best training they've ever been through. Everybody hit Success Club. People were rank advancing throughout the month. People were sponsoring coaches. It was unbelievable, the feedback that I heard with this training. Now, it starts on Monday. Starts on March 7th. Now, the first Monday of the month. Coach Basic starts Monday, but the following Monday, March 7th, AMP starts. To be an AMP, guys, and this is non-negotiable. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or ors about it, because we want the cream of the crop top coaches that are performing on this team, so they're surrounded by other people that are working. You have had to finish Coach Basics. You have to be an Emerald coach. And you have to hit Success Club in the month of February, which is 5 points, to be in AMP, okay? So you have to be Emerald, you have to hit Success Club, and you've had to gone through Coach Basics. If you have, you are eligible for AMP. There's a post on the coaches page that's on the top. I kind of bumped it to the top. Please add your name and follow the instructions. If you want to be an AMP, and add in there who your sponsor and coach is and Upline Diamond. All right, that starts in 2 weeks, but you have to, basically, guys, you have to wake up Thursday morning and be an Emerald coach, because next Thursday, it's too late. You're into March. You have to hit the criteria in February. So next, Team Beachbody Cup is still not done. Guys, there's 1 week left. So with the rewards and prizes, I know there's many cup teams that people have going on. So make sure you're accountable to each other, guys. And guys, I hear this all the time. Don't say right now, oh, I have 1 point, no points, 3 points, and you can't hit Success Club. Because that's a bunch of, guys, to be honest, it's a bunch of garbage. It's the 22nd. We have a week left in the month. I know right now if I was at 0 points and I had to find a way to make it happen, I'd make it happen. Okay? If it's important to you, you'll find a way. Success Club is what's going to take your business to the next level, period. I wouldn't say that if I wasn't hitting it myself each and every month. Do every month I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to hit it? Yes. I go through it every single month, just like you guys. We all start at 0. Okay? So the Team Beachbody Cup's here. Push yourselves. Next, Super Sunday. The next Super Sunday is April 3rd, or it's really called Super Saturdays, which is April 2nd. We are running our event for the team, which is part of the Market Council in Westchester County, on April 3rd. The Eventbrite link is up. And, guys, tickets are starting to go fast. I just had like 3 more ticket orders come through. I saw Jean Marie's come through and some other coaches right before the call in the last 10 minutes. Get your tickets. We filled the room last time. We filled it. And I don't know how many more people we could fit. We were pushing 300 people, so don't be not locked out and not get your tickets. It's going to be on April 3rd. The Coaches of Team Perseverance page, it's there. Next, I posted, if you are going to Summit or you are on the wait list, and if you get off the wait list and plan on going, okay? If you plan on going, then please get your name on the doc, on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page that you plan on attending. Why? I'll tell you straight up. We had a team party last year that I had at the Wild Horse Saloon before opening session. We had a lot of fun. I want to do that again for our team to come together. We're going to have a lot more people than last year, and I need to book this in advance. So I'm trying to get a head count and see how many of us are going to be there. I think we're ready in the 40s, okay? For Summit, it's in July 28th to the 31st. This is the one, if those of you that don't know what Summit is, throughout the year, there's 4 quarterly events. The Super Saturdays, we have ours on Sunday. That's kind of local, regionalized to your area. The big event that was my aha game changer for me is Summit, all right? It's in Nashville, Tennessee. There'll be about 25,000 coaches there. You absolutely want to get to Summit. If you're not on the wait list yet, CoachSummit.com, get on the wait list. 22-minute hardcore. Today had a sneak peek on BOD, Beachbody On Demand, and it's coming out on March 1st, the big release for that, guys. So any military people you know, any veterans you know, it's a 22-minute program, guys. I've seen unbelievable results with Mark Briggs. It's just absolutely going to be a great program with Tony Horton, and it's coming out next week. Last but not least, guys, I want to go over the most important thing, recognition of those coaches that made, and I want to share my screen. This is the people that were recognized for the leaders in weak leg team volume. Well, what does weak leg team volume mean? It means you're building your business because you're building your weak leg and you're not getting any help from your upline. This may be way over your head. I don't know what that means. If it is, don't worry about it. If you're building your business and doing as you learn the training, your weak leg volume will grow. But these are the leaders. The 300 Club, Danielle Zito, Shauna Carlucci, Mike Della Sala, Maria Peterson, Kelly Della Vecchia, Ernie Della Vecchia, Greg Armstrong, Kula Palungos. And guys, Kula, by the way, is going through chemo. She had her 5 treatments, I think, down, 3 more to go. So please keep her in your prayers. Gina Renard, Teresa May, Jay Fortio, Lindsay Kaufman, Devin Wheaton, Lindsay Medvin, the 300 Club. In the 500 Club, we have Michelle Della Sala, Gina Strucco, Mary Priscilla, Angela McLaughlin, Michael Holman, and my wife, Kristen Atkins, in her second business center. 1000 Club, Sharice Nolson, my second business center. Tony Carlucci, Elizabeth Mullenbrook, Shannon Larice, Tara Richmond, Jeff Nolson. 2,500 Club, we had Stacy Larice, Denise Bropson, and Jen Holman. 5,000 Club, Shana Carlucci, and the 10,000 Club was myself and my wife, Kristen. So, guys, great job if your name is recognized on here for leading this past week. Team Perseverance, which is now over 1,700 coaches for making the leaderboard. All of these names, guys, success leaves clues. So you should be following all of those people that are on there. So, guys, before I go on to tonight's topic, and I just got to get my screen up, are there any questions? Regular questions, guys? Yes, Diane, 1 point away. Shannon's 1 point away. I'm reading that, guys. You could do it. You can totally do it. So, guys, I want to talk tonight really about, and I'm getting my notes up here. Let me find it, where it went. I really want to talk to you guys about 3 things that I think are crucial to this business. This is not going to be, I'm not going to get into like the 5-step invite process of a training topic that way, but really kind of dig in a little bit more on the National Wake Up Call and go over the 3 points that I discussed and why I really feel, guys, these are so important. And why do I think the timing is right? Because I'm always about, what is the pulse of the team? What am I seeing? What are the questions being asked by coaches? What are the questions not being asked by coaches? What types of messages am I getting or are other coaches telling me they're getting from their coaches? And I'm always trying to figure out, when I do a team call, what's the pulse of the team and where should I have a training topic, or where should I plug in a topic on this, or where should I get a guest speaker on that? And I feel that this topic is great because we've had so much growth in the past, couple months, 6 months, that I think this needs to be brought up, because I always say, guys, this business requires hard work, very hard work, but it's simple tasks, okay? It is simple tasks, but we tend to get in our own way and stop ourselves from being successful, all right? So these 3 points are probably going to strike a lot of you straightforward in the chest. It's going to hit you hard, but I don't sugarcoat. Like when I first became a coach, guys, I'll be honest, I'm guilty of it. I used to sugarcoat to people to get people to sign up to be coaches. Oh, don't worry, it's not that hard. Just sign up. You could be successful. Now I'm the exact opposite. I tell coaches, because I am looking to attract other leaders that are motivated, that are people that are fired up. And if I find somebody that probably is not like that, I probably rather not sign them up as a coach and rather find somebody that wants to work for the business, because this business requires hard work, but it's simple tasks. All right? So point number 1, guys, is really goes right into my intro here, is you have to take ownership. And what do I mean by that, guys? My background, many of you guys know, my coach quit, right? So I used to sit around a couple years ago, and I used to wait for my upline to come up with coach trainings. I waited for my upline to teach me how to run challenge groups. I waited around for somebody telling me what to do, not what to do, but how to do it. I literally waited around and said, who else is going to support my dreams and goals? When is my family going to support me? When are my siblings going to support me? When am I going to have that one coach that works the business? And I'm here to tell you guys that it's nobody else's job to support your dreams and goals but yourself. I had to realize back then, if I want to be successful in this business, it was 100% on me. So what did I do, guys? I created the first Coach Basics training. Coach Basics that they give to us now didn't exist. I put it together myself. I said challenge groups, I am not going to have my coaches anymore try to figure out how to help people. I'm going to run challenge groups as a team. I've been doing team calls now every single Monday for basically almost the last 3 years. Did life get in the way? You bet. Were there deaths in my family? Absolutely. Did kids get sick? Did I get stuck at work? Was I exhausted? Did things get in the way? You bet. But I realized I had a team, and if I wanted to succeed, I needed to support my dreams and goals, and I had to take ownership. I had to start making sacrifices. And for me, guys, the biggest sacrifice was time. I have 3 kids. I still work a full-time job. And guys, I'm going to be honest, the first one to tell you, and this isn't to say something about bragging. This is what I want to tell you guys about the level of ownership I am and why I'm so serious about it. I really don't know any other people that are at the level of the business where I now am that are still working a full-time job. So when people tell me a time excuse or I'm waiting around for this or I don't have time or something happened with my kids, I am not the person like, you need to take ownership. I did not get here because I had to own it. And I'm not going to let excuses get in my way. All right? I cannot watch every sports game, every TV show, and waste valuable time. All right? I had to find my hidden minutes every single day. All right? We all have them. You have them. We all have 24 hours in the day. All right? It's how you manage your 24. And write that down. It's how you manage your 24 hours. If we all have the same hours, then it's how you manage the 24. For me, it was right after my kids went to bed. I had to cut out TV. I still barely watch TV to this day. I was out to dinner the other night, and they were talking about, oh, my God, The Walking Dead, the episode. I don't even know. I never watched it. Do you watch Walking Dead? No, because when my kids are in bed, I'm grinding. I'm working. I'm pushing towards a goal. I'm striving to create a life by design going forward. That's the way I treat this because I take 100% ownership. If this team fails, it's on me. It's not anybody else's fault but me. If there's more training that needs to be done, it's on me. So what you need to be doing, you need to start saying to yourself with your coaches, are you taking 100% ownership? Because if you are only giving 75%, your coaches will see what you do, and they will do not what you say, but they will do what they see that you're doing or lack thereof. So if you're giving 75% and you're not taking ownership, your coaches won't give 75, they'll give 50. And if their coaches are giving 50, then the coaches below them are going to give 30%. So you need to, as a leader, if you have one coach, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be a diamond. You don't need to be a star diamond. If you have one coach that you sponsor, you are a leader. There are people every single day that are looking to you for your passion, looking to you for your zeal, looking to you for your energy, just like people look to me each and every day. People are looking at you. I don't care where you are on this business. People look up to you, all right? And they rely on you each and every day to be there. You have to take ownership in this business, all right? So some of the things where I think the easiest basic things to write down, guys, that come to mind when it comes to taking ownership, guys, is number one, getting over your excuses. Number two, you need to, if you don't know the answer to something, go to the FAQ in the back office, right? Google it. I still at times Google it. You know, there's nothing worse than saying, oh, is Shakeology, is the protein vegan or is there gluten in Shakeology? Guys, go to the FAQ, Google it, go to YouTube, go around the back office, immerse yourself in learning the business. That's the level of ownership you got to take. If you don't understand something, go to YouTube. If you don't understand something, go to your Coaches of Team Perseverance page, our team page, ask the question, right? I always tell my coaches, I am always here for them and I will answer anything, especially in the beginning. You're trying to find your way. You don't know what you want, what is, left and right. You're learning. But as you start growing and you say you get through Coach Basics, you need to start saying, all right, I need to find the way, because I have learned that if I give the answers to my coaches right away, they're not going to learn how to find it next time. So a lot of times I'll say, go to the back office and check here, and then they end up finding it. I can tell you right now, one of my newest coaches, she's on here right now, Elise Ayers, based on her responses back, and Elise, kudos to you, girl, her responses back on like 8 days of quick start training I have, she was immersing herself in this business. She was in the back office. She was watching previous team calls and the recordings. She was immersing herself and being 100% teachable. And it tells me that I think she's going to be a super successful coach because she's not waiting around. She's taking 100% ownership. So Elise, way to kick ass. Seriously, girl. You are absolutely doing awesome. So guys, another level, getting on team calls, getting to live events. These are all levels of ownership. So I want you to ask yourself when we finish this call and reflect back. Are you taking ownership? If you're not hitting Success Club, are you blaming it on the person because they're not answering you? Or is it because you haven't invited enough people? If your coaches aren't wanting to do anything, is it because you're not giving 100% and you're disappearing? right? We have to take ownership. Number two, guys, number two, I need to become more teachable. We all need to become more teachable, and you have to focus on personal development. Guys, as a male in law enforcement, I fought off personal development for 2 years, even though I knew it was vital to this business. I knew it was a vital behavior of this business. I said, I don't need these self-help books. But I realized, guys, I wasn't teachable. I was being stubborn. I wasn't committing to growth. And therefore, I prevented my team from growing. I did not read these books or immerse myself in personal development for the first 2.5 years as a coach. And that's the time when our team didn't grow. Okay? I had to realize that the coach you are today, and this applies to me, applies to all of us, the coach you are today is not going to get you to where you want to be tomorrow. It doesn't matter if you're a new coach, you're a diamond, you're a star diamond. I know right now, as a 7-star diamond coach, I cannot be the coach I am today to get to 10-star diamond. It can't happen. I know the coach I am today is not going to get me to the Millionaires Club. It's not going to happen. And I'm telling people that are new coaches, you're not going to get to Emerald by the coach you are today. You have to be willing to grow and learn more each and every day so you can get to that next level. For me, I had to do it by reading books. It was 2 books a month. I read every John Maxwell book I can get my hands on. I listened to Eric Thomas audio all the time. The best thing, I just told Kristen tonight, we are in the process of looking to do an addition in our kitchen. And I said in the car the other day, and I said tonight, I said, I want to get speakers wired in the ceiling throughout this addition on our house so we can have music playing or for entertainment. And I just said tonight when we were cleaning up after dinner, I said, this is great because now when we get the kitchen done, I'll be able to play Eric Thomas or I'll be able to listen to my personal development right in speakers. She goes, yeah, we'll all get to listen to Eric Thomas on the speakers and hear it. But the point is, I get excited about that because I'm immersing myself in the personal development all the time, okay? It is a non-negotiable. Guys, we are bombarded every day with negativity on TV, the newspapers, stuff I see in my line of work. I mean, if you go on now, everything with politics, it's who said this and who said that and who lied about this and what smear campaign did about that. There's a reason why they call TV shows programs, because they're basically programming our mind for a mediocre life. But as I started reading, as I started listening to audio, my mindset shifted, guys. I was more positive in life. My attitude was better. I handled objections better. I overcame failure better. I was a better father, husband. I was a better supervisor in the state police. And when I became better, the people around me became better. When I grew, the team grew. Which leads into my next point, something that I learned from Eric or heard from Eric today, is the importance of your environment is so key to your personal growth. You won't get to where you are staying in the same environment you're in right now. If you want to go to another level, guys, you must change your environment. When you get into a new environment, your expectations will change. When I communicate with other top coaches in the company, my expectations are higher. I'm expected to be growing a team. I'm expected to hit Success Club. I'm expected to be a leader. I'm expected to make no excuses. I get stretched. And life is not going to ease up on anybody each and every day. It's never going to be the perfect time to build this business. We must create the perfect time. And write that down, guys. It's never the perfect time. You must create the perfect time. Right now, so many people, so many coaches, the environment that you're around, the people closest to you, the people that you interact most, the 5 people you interact with most. I heard that basically Gary Vaynerchuk said he can look at your social media or look at your closest family and friends, take the 5 people closest to you, and you can determine where you are in your life. And I said, that's so true. The people you are closest to dictates where you go. And many people are in an environment that's average. And you are only good in life because you're not great, because your environment's average. And you don't know any better. So you think you're good is great. You think your good is great. We don't know any better. Our environment controls what you're exposed to, and it can limit you to greatness. That's why I think this applies so much to live events. This is your changing environment. This is why you need to get to Super Saturday and Sundays. This is why you need to get to Summit. This is why you need to be surrounding yourself with the books that you read every day. So I ask all of you right now, what do you want for your family? What do you want for yourself in life? What are your expectations for yourself? And then follow up and reflect and say, who are you being exposed to? If you aren't happy, then you need to get in an environment that's going to stretch you, an environment of greatness, so that your exposure is different and that you're stretched to another level. Sometimes, guys, I'll be honest, I've had friends, I had people I really don't talk to because they were people that tried to bring me down. And they're still in that same miserable mindset, that same place. And I'm trying to create an amazing life by design, but I had to cut ties. Not that I don't talk to them, say hello, what's up, but I'm not communicating with them every day. You have to change your environment. And right now, no matter where you are, at the minimum, you should be getting to live events, because seeing other coaches that are successful, seeing the recognition, hearing the stories, that's going to stretch you. And the best thing I can say is you don't know what you don't know. And what do I mean by that? You don't know what you're missing because you don't even know it's out there. You need to stretch yourself. You need to change your environment. Number 3, guys, you need to be consistent no matter what happens in life. All right? I finally understood I need to show up every single day no matter what. Last night, Sunday night, tired, exhausted. I was on the computer for doing work for 3.5 hours. It was 10:45 at night. I wanted to get some things done. I was trying to, finish a course I was learning. I was trying to make some photos to put as Facebook ads. I was trying to fix stuff on my blog. Not saying that this is all things you need to do, because for newer coaches, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, I got to be doing, an ad or a blog. No, that's not the point. The point is that I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep on a Sunday night, start the week off right. And I sat there, and when everybody else was asleep, I worked. I showed up. I grinded. I made no excuse. I was exhausted, but I was consistent every single day. You cannot work this business 4 days and take 3 days off. You can't work this business hard for a month and take the month off. You can't work this business all year and disappear in the summer. When vacations come or things happen with weddings or whatever it is. Because if you lose that, people will see that you disappear and you will lose your momentum. Okay? People think at many times that this business can come easy to me because I've got to a point of being successful. But guys, I get punched all the time in life. Now, I don't always post about my struggles on social media because I don't want to discourage people. But trust me, I go through what all of you guys go through with sick kids. Our oldest daughter, Cassidy, I remember she has neurosensory hearing loss. She wears hearing aids. That was a hard time for us to go through that. Addison, has glasses. We not to get into the personal things. The point I'm trying to make is we had a lot of sensitive things, personal things that go on, and it's going to punch us in the face of life, and you need to fight back. You can't let bankruptcy or divorce or whatever it is get in your way. You have to say, I don't know who you've been dealing with, but not me this time. I know there's coaches on here. I see some of you. I know you have some unbelievable things that you have to deal with each and every day. You are amazing people. You are not average. God did not put us on this world to be average. Our gift to us was potential, and our gift back to him is what we do with it. And I said that at the last Super Sunday. Our gift back is what we do with our potential. Stop being average. Stop letting things in life get in your way. It's always going to happen. You're either in a problem, you're just coming out of a problem, or one's going to be coming tomorrow. Okay? Circumstances are going to happen. So you need to be consistent every single day, and you need to be showing up every single day. So guys, my 3 points again, it's you have to take ownership. And I want you guys, when you finish this call tonight, to really think about, am I taking ownership or am I making a little bit of excuses? Personal growth and your environment. Are you intentional every day to grow as a person? And what about your environment? Are you in an environment that stretches you? And if you're not, what are you doing? What events are you going to? What things are you doing to be stretched? What accountability partners are you having? People closest to us want to keep us there because they need that sense of security, but they're only going to tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. You need somebody that's accountability that's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right? And last but not least, guys, is consistency. I can tell you this. If you are consistent and you are intentional about growing as a person and you take ownership, the only difference between you and me is time. That's it. I've been doing it a couple years longer, but there's no reason why you can't have amazing success. And I feel like I've just started. I feel like my goal now, Gina Strucko asked me, what's next? Millionaires Club. I don't know what it's going to take to get there. I'm just going to show up every day. I'm going to be consistent. I'm not going to be outworked. I'm not going to let life get in the way. I'm going to continue to read. Nothing's going to stop me. And I want our team to head there. I want other leaders to get there because my goal now is to help other people create an amazing life and get to where I am today. I'm here to help you get there. If you're there, I'm going to be there for you. I want each and every one of you, and I'm looking at all of you, each and every one of you to change your life for the better and stop living a life of mediocrity and average, what 98% of society does. You are not average. You are great. You can go after it. That's my points for tonight's call, guys. Are there any questions on anything? Anything in general? No. Hopefully I didn't scare you guys all, guys. I don't like beating around the bush, and I want to be very honest. You can do this. Believe in yourself. Kristen, you have a question? Smalls? No, it was just your hand. All right, guys, if no questions, then have a great night, guys. Listen to the call, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.